when there are opportunities to make the big plays or at least attempt it, Mason Rudolph is going to do that. They want that from the quarterback.
Rudolph on first down. Pass was bobbled.
Oh, wow.
And then intercepted. Michael Jackson comes up with the pick. The Steelers will maintain possession. Dean Blandino, what did you see?
That's the correct call. You've got a catch and a fumble, and now once Johnson's right foot steps out of bounds, he's out of bounds, and anytime an out-of-bounds player touches a loose ball, that makes the ball dead. It goes back to the original team that had possession.
Second and long is exactly where they want this offense to be.
2nd and 10 on the delay. It's Warren. And Warren is close to another Steelers first down. On the toss, it's Harris. Harris takes it all the way to the Seahawks. 36, a gain of 8. 1st and 15 following the penalty. Here's Harris.
They're not setting the edge. It leaves a lot of creases.
55 yards on the ground so far today for the Steelers. Rudolph's pass was high, but it was gathered in by Pickens for a Steelers first down at the Seahawks 20.
He's not going that fast, and then he blows right by you.
14th play of the drive for the Steelers. It's Warren inside the 10 to the end zone. Touchdown!
Just watch the vision of Jaylen Warren as he's going left. Then he's able to cut back to the right and make another cut. That is big league. You can make that second cut. The safeties have no chance.
2nd down and 10. Smith over the top. It's Walker out of the backfield. Walker out to the 33-yard line. Gain of 8. 2nd down and 6. Fake to Charbonnet. Smith steps away from pressure. Fires downfield, and it is caught for a first down and more by DK Metcalf. Walker picked up 10 yards at a Seattle first down, and now with 3 tight ends on the field, it's Walker into the end zone. Touchdown, Kenneth Walker.
Kenny, just watch the blocking on the left side allows for Kenneth Walker to just pick the hole. Burst right through it, and as soon as he bursts through it, no one's going to catch him. There's no chance. There's nothing your deep coordinator is going to call to get you to tackle this guy.
Rudolph on first down. Firing. It's caught. Pickens.
Fumble.
Out of bounds.
The matchup I'm looking at, up top, George Pickens one-on-one with Rick Woolen.
Rudolph on 3rd and 8, wrapped up, down he goes.
And I know Pete Carroll talked about how happy he is to have Leonard Williams. They traded for him mid-season. He's done a great job.
Boswell connects from 39. Looking to throw on first down. Back across the field to Walker. And Kenneth Walker has the Seahawks first down, gain of 11.
And it was really the poise that he played with, the command that he had in the offense. It was very beautiful to watch.
Missed some time. Drew Lock started a couple of games. This pass is caught for a first down. There he is again, Noah Fant. Helped lead the Seahawks to the postseason last year, looking to do it again. Walker on 2nd and 8.
Cut.
Empty backfield on first down. Smith, wide open, it's Metcalf. Smith on 3rd down, throws, end zone, touchdown. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
He's in bounds, definite possession, 1 foot down, 2 feet. That is a touchdown. I love the route. He's going against James Pierre.
3rd down and 4, low snap. Rudolph's pass is caught. Freiermuth still going. You can hear the chants from the Steelers fans here in Seattle. From the Seahawks 44 on the toss, it's Harris. And Harris picks up another 1st down, stays on his feet, and is finally tackled inside the 25-yard line of the Seahawks. Empty backfield. Rudolph on 3rd down to the outside, and it is caught by Johnson. 2nd and goal, Harris. Inside the 5. Harris dives for the goal line.
I don't think that's a fumble. Yeah, that's a touchdown. Looks like the ball came loose once he hit it on the ground.
After he crossed the plane, it's ruled a touchdown by 2 officials.
Let's take a look at it. It looked like he kept going. Knee is not down, forearm is not down. And he crosses the plane with possession of the football. That's a touchdown.
3rd down and 6. Seattle must get to the 35-yard line. As Smith takes off, and he will be stopped short. T.J. Watt makes the tackle.
Feel what they could do. They go out and start passing. Let him get after it.
Rudolph complete, but Warren is tackled in bounds as the clock winds down. And this first half will come to an end in Seattle.
For the Seahawks at the right tackle.
On 2nd down, Smith complete. 1st down for the tight end, Colby Parkinson in Steelers territory. In for Evan Brown at center for the Seahawks. 2nd and 9. Pass is caught by Noah Fant. And Fant picks up the Seahawks 1st down. 3rd down and 4. Smith to the outside, incomplete. From the right hash. Myers ties the game at 17. They're confusing the defense and our linebacker in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
1st down and 15, and there's one of the tight ends. Freiermuth. Play clock down to 2. On 1st down, Rudolph with time, throws wide open, down the sideline, inside the 10, and finally tackled at the 5 is Deontay Johnson. 3 tight ends set. 1st and goal. Here's Harris. Harris with the push.
Goodness.
Harris crosses the goal line. He's in for a Steelers touchdown, his 2nd today.
Watch where Najee Harris was quote-unquote stopped. He runs right into the pile. That's where he's supposed to be stopped. And then look at the size, the power of him, Freiermuth, Darnell Washington. They're all pushing him right into the end zone for a touchdown. Wow. They did that. All of a sudden, they're starting to unravel with these little gimmicky plays. There you go.
There's a 1st down and more. All the way out to the 46-yard line. It's Metcalf. Smith rolling right. He will take off across midfield. 1st down. Smith takes it inside the 30, out of bounds at the Steelers' 29-yard line. Seahawks empty the backfield. 3rd down and 12. Smith over the middle. Charbonnet tackled at the 24-yard line. Myers pulls the Seahawks to within 4. 2nd down and 5. Here's Harris. 95 yards on the ground.
Boy.
This play, a big stiff arm and a 1st down. Here's Rudolph on 3rd down. Pump fake. Then he throws. And a diving catch is made by Pickens. Third down and 12. Rudolph over the middle. Pass is caught, but shy of a first down. So here's Boswell from 26. Steelers back up by 7. Start from the 25. Smith in trouble. Down he goes, and the ball comes loose. Steelers have recovered. Second down and 9. Rudolph with the flip. Inside the 10. Pickens finally steps out of bounds. On third down, Rudolph looking end zone, and then he throws it away.
Nice job all around.
21-yard attempt. Boswell extends the Steelers' lead to 10. From the 26-yard line on first down, Smith fires complete for a first down out across the 40-yard line. It's Metcalf.
That was going to be another sack fumble.
Second down and 5. Smith again under pressure. It's a first down inside the Steelers' 40-yard line. Charbonnet again. Here's Smith. Fires. It's caught. Parkinson.
You can't, if you don't get the touchdown here, you can kick a field goal, only be down by 1 score.
Smith. End zone bobble. Incomplete. Metcalf. From 24. Kick is good. Rudolph looking to throw on first down, and it's Pickens who breaks free. Finally tackled at the 20. Seahawks out of timeouts. Here's Harris, picks up a first down, and that will do it. The exclamation point.
Congratulations, Pittsburgh offensive line. Did a really good job.
Steelers win it 30-23. Both teams remain alive heading into Week 18. But what a win on the road for Mason Rudolph and the Steelers.